Hey club members, and welcome to day number 9 of your core challenge. Today we are adding in the addition of the Pilates ball, so all you're going to need is your bodies, your ball, and your mat. We are going to get started right away. It's a quick little workout, so we're going to get into it. I want you to just tuck that Pilates ball underneath your mat just for a moment here as we settle in. You're going to fall down onto your backs nice and gently, making your way there. And from here, I just want you to keep those knees bent, plant those feet, feeling each corner of those feet press into the mat. Placing both hands on either hips, I want you to slowly tuck that tailbone under you, imprinting that low back, feeling that core engage, interlacing those ribs, engaging your core, and gently rock that pelvis forward, lifting that low back off the mat. Good, forward and back here, just warming up your core. Good, getting familiar with that tailbone articulation, that rotation in your pelvis, keeping those hips nice and steady. You're here for 8 more seconds. Good. Breathe, shoulders pulled back, chest is proud for 4, 3, 2, final 1, coming back to neutral here. We're gonna hold this position in our core, and I want you to grab your Pilates ball beside you, and from this position, you're gonna bring that ball in between those ankles, and you're gonna hold those knees in tabletop. Those hands can either be by your sides or behind your head for that extra support. Nice and light in those fingertips. You're gonna bring that body all the way up. You're gonna reach those legs long. You're gonna roll that ball down that left thigh. You're gonna push that body back up, and gently come back through center. Bend the knees, lift and extend. You're gonna roll that ball down, back up through center, and gently release all the way down. Good, extend up, roll that ball, finding that little bit of pressure in between those ankles, back through center. If you need to adjust that ball, you find those little adjustments wherever you need, coming back through center, roll down. You're here for 15 more seconds. Good, holding that ball nice and steady. Good, driving that knee in towards your chest. Beautiful. You lift up, connecting those ribs to those hips. Roll that ball down. Lift and reach up. Back through center. You're here for 8. For 6. Beautiful. For 4. 3. 2, last 1. I want you to grab that Pilates ball. From here, you're just gonna bring yourselves onto your right side body, and you are gonna bring that Pilates ball back behind that left knee. So you're gonna squeeze that ball in between the knee and that calf. From here, you're gonna gently come up and lift off those hips. You're gonna lift that left knee high. You're gonna drive that knee in towards your chest. Return that knee back through center. So you're holding your hips up, driving that knee in, find that little engagement in your core, keeping that squeeze on the ball. You roll it in and back out through center. Good, pressing up and away from the ground beneath you. Good, keeping that core engaged, working that lower abdominal here. You've got to bring it all the way back in. Yes, roll it in. Holding that side body, breathe into those obliques for 15 more seconds. Good, bring it in. Beautiful, pull it back. You've got eyes forward, neutral with that spine for 4. You've got this 3. You're here for 2. Final 1, hold. You're gonna gently bring those knees back down to center, lower those hips. You're gonna lift those hips up and lower down. Good, finding those hip dips. You lift, you lower. You're here for 20 seconds. Good, pressing up and away from the ground beneath you. You lift and lower. You're here for 8. Yes. For 7. Good, you're here for your final 6. Lifting up and away from that bottom shoulder. Chest is proud. You're here for 4 more counts. 3, 2, 1, gently release. From here, I want you to grab that Pilates ball. You're gonna come up and mermaid those legs, and you're gonna place that Pilates ball underneath that right hand. That left hand can be up behind those ears or down by your sides. Whatever you want here, whatever you're comfortable with. You're gonna take this down into a little side bend, and you come all the way back up. You lower down into your side bend, keeping those hips even on the ground. Good, bring it down. Lifting through those obliques, a little bit of pressure in that ball. You roll down. Good. It's like a little mermaid bend. You've got it, shoulders back. You drop. You're here for 15 seconds. Good. Bring it down. And gently roll up, engaging in your core for 8. For 7, we're going to take this to an 8 count pulse in 6. Breathe into it. 5. You've got it. You're here for 4. Last 3. Good. You're here for 2. Last 1. We're going to roll that ball out. Little hold, little pause for 8. 7. 6. Beautiful. 5. You've got it for 4. 3. 2. Last 1. Gently rolling all the way back up. Sweep those legs underneath you. We're going to place that ball behind the right knee. You're coming onto that right forearm, finding that nice little squeeze here. We bring those bodies up. You start with those hips. Lift up. Lift through those knees and gently bring those knees in towards your chest, engaging that lower abdominal, coming back through center. Good. Bring it in. Yes, really breathing into that side body. Come back through center and back in. Good. Bringing those knees back in line with those hips, pressing up and away from the ground. Squeeze those glutes, pull in. Engage and pull back. Beautiful. You're here for 8 more counts. Yes, then we're going to bring those knees back through center. You've got it. Hold. You're here for 3, 2, 1. Bring those knees back to meet the other. You're dipping those hips. Then a lift. Good. Trying not to let that engagement go. You want to maintain that full range, full engagement, lift and lower. Good. For 15. You've got it. You drop down. Little lift. Breathe in. Good. Find it here. Engage. Squeeze those glutes for 8. For 7. Yes, you're here for 6. Nice long line with that spine. Neutral in that neck for 4. Last 3. Good. You're here for 2. Last 1. Gently come all the way down. You're going to grab that Pilates ball this time. You're bringing those glutes onto the ground, mermaiding those legs, and you're going to find that Pilates ball underneath that left hand. Hand can be behind the head or down by your side. Wherever you're comfortable, you find that side bend and pull up with that core. So you want to think about those obliques on the left side, squeezing and lifting. Shoulders stay back. Good. Wrapping those shoulder blades around that spine. You lower. You lift. Good. Breathing into it. Pressing those palms into towards the ground. You're here for 15 more seconds. And then we find that 8-second pulse. Good. Drop down. Pressure underneath those palms. You've got it. You're here for 4. Last 3. You're here for 2. Final 1. Finishing it off. Pull the bodies up. Lower down. You pulse for 8. 7, yes, 6, breathe into it. You've got it for a 4, 3, 2, last 1, gently come all the way back up. Good job. From here, we're going to find a supported Russian twist. So you're going to bring that Pilates ball and place it underneath that low back so you have a little bit of that support beneath that low back and your mat. You're tucking that tailbone under you. From here, you're going to find those hands down by your chest. You're going to twist that left elbow to that right knee, back through center, opposite side, back in. Good. Finding your twist, lifting those knees, tapping elbows, keeping both hips on the ground. Big lift. Good. Just twisting in those obliques, shoulders back, through center. Good. Pulling those right elbows back, and then the left. Good. Pulling those shoulder blades back around that spine. Find your twist and lower for 15. Good. If you start to feel comfortable with your form, start to pick up that pace. You've got, you're here for 8. 6. Beautiful. You're here for 4. 3. 2. From here, tucking that tailbone under you, maybe rolling down a little bit more on that ball. Bring those knees into your tabletop position, arms down by your sides. You're going to pulse up for 15. Good. Find a little burn. You reach. Shoulders back. Good. Nice and steady in those legs for 8, 7, 6, 5. Good for 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Good. From here, bringing that Pilates ball down in front of you, tucking it underneath your mat. Slowly rolling all the way down onto your backs. Bring your knees in towards your chest. Little squeeze. Taking a big deep breath in here. On your exhale, plant your feet. Just slightly drop those knees over to the right side of your mat. Finding that little twist in your spine, breathing into your obliques. Lots of side body work today. Breathe in. Good. Other way. You've got it. One last one on that left side. And when you are ready, returning back through center, hands wrap around those thighs, rock and roll yourselves up into a seated position. Let's take a breath together, finishing off. Bring hands down to heart center, let it go. You are done. Day number 9 is completed. Thank you so much for moving with me. I will see you for day